Thank you for all the information. I guess my job now is just to lean on that, to expand on that and give you more detail of what we do in the Silver Jackets. It is the club for retirees from Georgia Tech, both faculty and staff. We hold meetings on the second Tuesday of each month, except during the summer, which I guess is a hold off from the academic year. Each meeting features a presentation of general interest. Recent speakers have included the Atlanta Beltway, rescuing wild animals from Atlanta suburbs. I remember going down to my driveway one day and there were 4 deer right in the middle of the driveway, but fortunately they took off. The Chattahoochee River Keepers, and the living history of Georgia Tech. There is a program to record everything that's been going on at Georgia Tech for all of its history. Amongst other things, did any of you know that Ernest Hemingway was particularly interested in Georgia Tech? As was mentioned in the fall, one meeting is reserved for a review of health insurance options with representatives from both Georgia Tech and the university system. Our meetings last from 11 o'clock to noon for the actual presentation, followed by a social hour. And we meet in the student centre, so you can brown bag or go grab a sandwich and come back to the room we're in, or even sometimes we will meet in First Centre. We have about 30 to 40 people who come to the meetings, but our email goes out to almost 500 people. So there are 500 people who are getting information about Georgia Tech, finding out what's going on, and are in the loop. From time to time we arrange trips. We've been to the Atlanta Botanical Gardens and places like that. We are involved with service activities, get information about those, blood drives in particular. That doesn't mean we give blood, that means we go and help with the organisation. When someone gives blood, the idea is you get them to sit down quietly for about 10 minutes before they go rushing off somewhere. And so we have tables, chairs, cookies, juice and so on, and we are there just to chat with them and to get them to relax. The aging lab in psychology also draws on us for guinea pigs. They want people who are in their 70s typically, or late 60s, 70s, to come in to take part in their various experiments and tests. I went into one, I remember, and was asked to do certain things. I got a little frustrated because their software didn't work really well. Afterwards I began to think maybe they were just testing my reaction to their poor software. But they didn't tell me, and so on. And I'm supposed to go back for another session of some kind using Kinect. Everyone seen Kinect, where you move around in front of a TV to follow what's on the TV? They want to see whether we can do that. I noticed, however, that in another couple of years I won't be qualified because they only take you till you're 79. I ask you to emphasize to everyone, let them know what the Silver Jackets are doing. We are developing a connection with the Georgia Higher Education Retirees Organization, which is part of OHARI. So we have that, actually it's international because it's both US and Canada, and which allows us to have some sort of voice of a semi-political kind. but mainly we have interacted with Jim at Human Resources and with other areas on campus. You were talking about buzz, this glass buzz. In '64, when I came here, down in the basement of what is now the D.M. Smith building, was then the physics building, there was a glass blower who was preparing items for physics, actually mainly I think for chemistry. His name was Don Lilly. He eventually, of course, left, developed his own company and sold the items at far higher price. But he is the one who has for many years been preparing those glass buzz. I'll be happy to answer any questions anyone has, maybe just hang around for a little while. I look to you to spread the word. All you have to do to make contact with us is to go to our website, silverjackets.gatech.edu, and sign in. And the really good news, we have no dues. So you're not committing yourself to anything. Are there any immediate questions? If not, I'll pass it back to you.